All right, let's put a little bit of this into practice, as much as we can. I'm going to pay attention to what the band is doing on the backing track and try to let that guide my ebb and flow of the solo. And then I'm also going to kind of go from a real aggressive stance to a real laid-back stance, all while reading the dynamics of the band. So you can hear how letting your emotions and just having open ears can kind of inform your improvisation. Don't worry so much about the actual notes, but more about the intent of what I'm doing. All right, let's try and talk about what was going on there. Now, number one, I started the solo really, really aggressive. So I was playing on top of the beat, but mostly I was playing with an attitude of... Now, there's no way of mistaking that. You know how I'm feeling when I play something like that. So then the second chorus, I eased off a little bit and started playing kind of real laid back. I didn't necessarily change my dynamics, but I changed the attitude and aggression with which I played. I started playing just kind of straight and flat. Like I wasn't too excited. I was laid back and in the moment. Then I started really, really listening for what the band was doing. And I started to hear, okay, here comes the drummer. He starts playing. And I used that as a cue to build my solo from that build into a single note run. And that's an example of really having open ears and hearing what's going on with the band. You know, if there was a keyboard player, he might have played something, and I might have played something specifically to answer what he did. In that case, it was the drums, and I was listening to what was going on, and they kind of cued me on when to take the solo up a notch. So it's all a matter of kind of reading what's going on in the bandstand, reading what's going on in the room, and balancing that against how you're feeling and what you're hearing. And, that'll help you really, really tell your personal story and play your solo, and be a better improviser.